Hello guys, it's Julian and stay until the end of this video because I will have 20 whitelists to offer you as a giveaway. So today we're going to talk about KOKODI. So it's a gaming, web-free gaming shooter that is pretty cool. I think the IP, so kind of like the style of the collection and like the game is very, very cool. And I will choose like 20 people who will like send me a message on Telegram to get an exclusive whitelist to be able to invest into the project. So, of course, always on app.q42.co, you have some details about the project, but let's dive in the project. So you can find them on Twitter as KOKODI. So you see they have a bunch of followers. I think that Twitter is pretty cool because they are kind of like sharing anything about the game, the IP. They are very proactive with the community and everything. And I feel it's kind of like very easy for you to kind of like deal into the project and like do your research to kind of like try to understand what's going on here. So I think that's a cool thing. The real thing I really like in this project is kind of like the IP. I feel it's something very unique. It's kind of like a universe kind of like vibe, something different. And the gaming is pretty cool. And I think it will kind of like be the first, I would say, step for them. The game will be like the first step, and then they will just improve the game. Some people can already test the game. I think they are trying to, and they are working super hard on improving the game and making it a bit more accessible. And I think they will launch the game in later on this year, like I think Q3, Q4, something like that. So of course, as always, they are on up.xyz, so it's a good way to have a recap of all the I think their links. You can see they have 2 NFT collections, so they are building this since like 2 years now. So it's kind of like something, you know, you don't have a lot of projects to have been building for so long. The NFT collection is pretty cool, I think, in terms of the IP, and we can really feel it in the game. So here is a kind of like a short demo of the game. You can see it's kind of so it's a shooter. I think the gaming mechanics is just insane. I really love these games just because, like, you know, it's just so addictive, you know. It's pretty easy to use, pretty easy to understand, very competitive. That's why on the website, I think they have it mentioned on game mechanics is like they will have a bunch, I think, of like arena, of like competition and everything, which is pretty cool. You can also deep dive a bit more in the, I would say, specificities about the collections, everything like they will use. I think there is a bunch of, I would say, Easter eggs in all of that on the things they will release. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty much everything. Then you have, of course, a bit more details about the project, the team. You can check, you know. I think, you know, for blue chip project like this one is pretty straightforward. And for you guys, so That's My Quant has 20 whitelists for you. So it will be very easy. Just send me a message. I will add my Telegram in the channel. Just send me a message over Telegram, and then I will do kind of like a random way to select people. And 20 of you will have like kind of like, I would say, 10 or 20, I don't know yet, will depend on Q42, for you to be able to have a whitelist and perhaps invest into the game. I really encourage you to do your research, of course, about the project. Watch the video. I think they have some cool trailers on YouTube, and yeah, if you want to chat about the game, if you want to compare it to other game, also feel free to. I think this game for me is really about the gaming mechanic and like how addictive it is to use and how straightforward it is to use. I really like these games. You know, we all know Fortnite has been such a great success. I think a few weeks ago, a game dropped on PlayStation. It was like really well adopted just because in terms of like people downloading the game and everything, just because the game is like very easy to use, to understand. I think it's look cool, it's like dynamic and everything, and I think these games are just like, you know, very clean and could really make it. And I think the team really understand that, and I think that's why they have changed a few things and working super hard behind the scenes to make sure like they are the next banger of like of this cycle. So yeah, that was your quant. Feel free if you have any question, as always. If you have any idea of video, let me know on Telegram or on Twitter, and see you soon for another like opportunity perhaps.